Mr. New Media viewers, what's going on? It's me, John D. Villarreal, and I'm here to further this whole series about GSP versus Jake Shields for the UFC Welterweight Championship of the World going down at UFC 129 in Toronto, Canada. Now, you know that I've had my theory about how Jake Shields can beat GSP, and then we've had Cesar Gracie talking about how he thought GSP could be beaten, and I've talked about this in a number of videos about how I thought there's maybe some similarities there, and I've been talking with other fighters about this, and we've been blowing it up on the different forums, including mixedmartialarts.com, and we decided to come down here and talk to our good friends at Combat Sports Academy at 7100 Village Parkway in Dublin, California. We're going to demo some of this stuff here. I'm going to try not to get myself killed, and we've got some great pro fighters out here that are going to help us with that, and MJ, the owner, one of the owners of Combat Sports Academy, is here as well, and he might even jump in the action. We want to show you what's up and try to show you how we think, or at least how I think, GSP might be able to be beaten. Let's do it right now. So we're here with Nicholas Kaplan. Nicholas is a pro fighter, and he's going to help us out. Now, Nicholas, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I was born in Alamo, California. It's not too far from Dublin, California, where I'm training out at Combat Sports Academy. I train under Lana Stefanik. We started at training Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu out in Oakland, but then progressed over here. So that's pretty much where I'm at. That's my background is Jiu-Jitsu. I love it. It's my favorite sport. And I dabble a little bit in Dutch kickboxing and Muay Thai.
Okay, fantastic. So you're going to be playing the role of GSP, and I'm going to be playing the role of Jake. So let's get over here. Let's say that the fight is going to start, and we're in the middle of the ring. What I want to do is put you to the cage as fast as possible.
Right.
Now, I'm not going to necessarily just totally bomb rush you. But I want to come in with my hands up, protect myself, and rush right in here and put you right to the cage. Now that we're on the cage right here, what a lot of fighters do, the whole theory here is to put as much damage on GSP and wear him down the entire 5 rounds. Let's start putting some damage on GSP and start getting to him physically and mentally. You can do this, you can sit right here and just hammer that leg. Boom, put a Charlie horse on. Just keep doing it. Put right here, body shot, body shot, body shot. Get a little bit of distance just to here. And just go boom, 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 work that body. Rather than trying to go all the way out here and go, because see, now he's block, ready. Maybe he's gonna counter me, and boom, and I'm down, or something like that. Or he gets to get off the cage. So you just get a little bit, just like what Nick Diaz did against Daly, just bam, bam, right here. He tries to slide away, you catch him right there again, or now if he tries to slide away, maybe you grab that single on the way out. Or again, you get the body shots on the way out. Whatever, that's fine. If he keeps going, you keep crushing him. You keep cutting the ring off. And again, hit, wherever. Now he's gonna, again, you get too much space, he'll gonna try to get one right here, counter me right down the middle. So you don't wanna get too much space, just enough space to work, even, batter the shoulders, batter the arms, batter the body, batter the legs. My theory is most of GSP's power is here. He's like a running back. It's core, it's legs. I'm not saying he's not strong up top, but say when you talk like someone like a Dan Henderson, Greco-Roman wrestler, a lot of power up top. I think a lot of GSP's power is here, his explosiveness, his movement, everything like that. You want to keep hitting the legs, taking away all this.
Work the knees to the thighs, bam, inside thigh.
Yep.
You don't have to blast me hard though. Blast the knees to the thigh.
Yep. Hammer. Yep.
In here, you just shoulder them.
Yep.
Any damage you want here.
Yep.
Knees.
Excellent.
I'll just keep on going in. I'm trying to push you back.
Bang, 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 bang. So like Joe and Nicholas were showing there, and someone I was showing there, we pummel in, we're close here. When you're close here, bang, bang. You go in with the knee, boom, sorry. Boom, boom. You're not trying to go with the headshots with Thai bomb. He's gonna spin out. It's just all right here. Even boom, right there. I mean, that can create a Charlie horse right there. Then he's gonna check it. Then you can grab it. And boom. See, you trick him into getting in spots where you can put damage on him. You're not trying to take him down. You're not trying to take big headshots. If you get a little bit of space, now he's going to fire back. You got to be ready for that. And that's fine. But you want to get into a war, GSP. You're taking a gamble here. any strategy you have is going to be a gamble, because you can either do one of 3 or 4 things with GSP. You can either wait for him to impose his game, take the fight anywhere it goes. I think that's the worst way to go, because GSP is going to beat you. You can eat, or you can say, hey, I'm going to try to force my game straight off the bat, which is this. It's okay. I'm going to take you down. GSP's going to sprawl out. He's going to get out of there, and and it's going to be a war like that. It might work. You might get GSP where you want him, but I think that's going to be hard. He's going to be prepared for that. Or you can say, hey, well, maybe I get a lucky shot standing with him, or you're going to try to stand with him because he's not ready for that. I think you're going to get sniped. Not that Jake's going to get knocked out. Jake's got a great chin, but he's going to do a cross-check type fight. It's going to be all right here in the middle of the ring, jab, jab, jab. That's not going to happen. What I think you have to do is continue to just put damage right here, any way you can, first 1, 2, and 3 rounds, and then you try to impose your game later when he's physically and mentally tired. You get it to the mat, and we're going to show what to do on the mat now, and go from there. So here we've got Nick and Joe on the bottom. Now Joe's a ground expert. I'll get down there in a second, but I trust him to be able to execute this better than me. So we've got Nick being GSP, Joe is Jake. Now what I want Jake to do here is basically, Nick's going to do what GSP normally does, the ground and pound, the control, what some people have called quote unquote lay and pray. What I want Joe to do is look for opportunities to put, damage on GSP, or make him work so that he gets tired and we wear him out. So these guys will go ahead and just flow and do their thing. Go ahead. There we go. Tying him up. He's making him work. Getting him tired. Looking for opportunities. That's it. Very active scramble. Don't let GSP just sit there and be comfortable. that's perfect. Sweep, boom, there you go. And then we're going back the other way. And that's why I expect a lot of the ground to go. I mean, obviously GSP is very good on the ground. He's very strong, very athletic. Jake is a master of the ground there, putting damage. Exactly, looking to work the body. Boom, exactly. And that's all good. That's exactly right. That's all good right there. Make it very, very physical. Don't hurt you guys, guys. We're just working here. But just that, you can't. Excellent. Real good. Okay, so what Joe was doing there was fantastic. And again, what you want the thing you want to stop is you can't let GSP do this. Like at any time, you can't let him sit here and do this, or posture up, and he's going to try to do that. Exactly. And you won't want to just sit there and be defensive and just look for your submissions early on. Of course, Jake is a submissions master. If something's there, I have no doubt he'll try to take it. But what you're trying to do there is put that damage on. Go ahead, just get on, switch out. I'll be Jake for a second. So I have no doubt I'm not going to be able to do this anywhere near as good as Joe. But what he was doing there was fantastic. A very, very active guard. Go ahead, you can chill for a second. And like if GSP's here and he postures up, of course you're gonna have to protect yourself. But I have no problem whatsoever just boom, hit his chest. That's gonna hurt. Believe me, boxers talked about this. I think George Foreman's talked about this. I think Bernard Hopkins is a master of this. Bernard Hopkins is like 43, 44, going for another world championship, and he's the guy that will get you in deep water. People talk that he wins fights ugly, but he'll put shots on the elbows, on the shoulders, and make you tired. You hit here, because that's right here. To hit here, I got to reach all the way up. I don't have a lot of power. I mean, he's sitting right there right now. But if you're, that's out of my range. I got to sit up. This is right here. This is right here. This is right here. Now he might fire at me. Okay, I can block him. That's fine. Now we get this. I don't mind hitting here. Sorry. That was a decent shot. And I'm down here. Of course, there's something there. Whereas an up elbow's all the way here. But that's all right here. That's all right. Solar plexus is right there. Nothing wrong with that. Then you hit someone hard enough there, they'll be like, whoa. Now you might be able to go for a sweep or something like that. So of course, if Jake's on his back, That's not where you want to be, and it's a dangerous place to be. But now you're at least on the ground, and rather than okay, I'm Jake Shields, super jiu-jitsu guy, and every time I'm going to try for the the arm bar, the triangle, that kind of stuff. GSP's ready for that, and then you get a little arm bar, war, and that's fine. I mean, you can do that. I mean, he's going to defend it, whatever.
So when you get locked up, if you have like a lock guard or an open guard, you can get blasted in the face, or you something to grapple on. Maybe try to get underhook, come here, start working something, come up. Got arm bar, switch over, push over, down, triangle, maybe bust out, come here. There's a lot of things that can happen when you start blasting, So a fight's a fight, anything can happen, and that's pretty much it. It's called fighting for a reason, not winning.
Yeah. So exactly, I mean, there's definitely, there's risk with all these strategies, there's no doubt about it. He's gonna have to protect his face, stuff like that, and Jake's gonna have to do that. If I were Jake on top, now again, Jake is so much more knowledgeable than me and understands his submissions, understands his game, and Caesar and those guys and Kieran, and they all have, a great plan for Jake. I have no doubt about it. But I'm just talking about some of the things to try to illustrate maybe more what I was getting at, and perhaps Caesar was maybe agreeing with me. If I'm Jake on the top, early on now, again, rounds 3, 4, and 5, particularly 4 and 5, then I think Jake implements his game. If I'm here on top, I'm not going to necessarily try the face. Again, boom, that's right here, all day long. Hammer. I mean, you can go full power just sitting right here. I don't need to reach. And he's going to, if something's there, then you take it. And now if I'm doing this, my arms aren't there as much for, those kind of submissions. Now, of course, you're going to be moving, and like you said, a fight's a fight, but that is right there. Just boom, nothing wrong with doing that. And I forget who, it might have been, Gilbert Melendez that was just doing some incredible body work when Kawajiri was on the ground and just smashing him. The other thing I like, if you're in side guard, was what Johnny Bones Jones does, which is with the guys either on top or if he's on the bottom, this side knee. It's brutal. Just boom, just blow into that rather than just immediately go to here. Just right, boom, all day long. Just knee him like a side of beef, just blow that up. Similarly, if you're standing and GSP's down, which I highly doubt is going to happen, just right there with the legs. And none of these things are by itself devastating. It's meant to make him work. It's meant to accumulate damage to get into rounds 4 and 5.
And it's going to psychologically break you down. It's going to come down to will. Who wants it more? Who's hungrier? That's what it comes down to.
That's what it comes down to. Because this is, again, it's a strategy that has risk. There's no doubt about it. But it's the kind of strategy where it's like, it's going to put, as Nicholas said, both of them on gut check. Who's going to work harder? It's almost like if you ever played football or you're in wrestling and you have, some of the drills, you're doing the gauntlet in wrestling, or you're running that last interval, or you're doing the last, football drill. It's like, who wants it more? Are you going to puke or are you going to go do it? And that's where you want to put GSP. You want to put that damage on him, and then you get him mentally worried about, geez, how is he going to stop? Am I going to get hurt? And then you throw your submissions on. So that's my theory. That's what I think. I want to know what you guys think out there. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Why? What do you think is the best way for Jake Shields to beat GSP? And of course, what are your predictions for the fight? But hopefully this has given a little more context, and I've been able to not completely embarrass myself and the good people here at Combat Sports Academy. You tell me what's up. Comments below, subscribe above. I'm John D. Villarreal. Big thanks to Nicholas Chapman.
Thank you.
Big thanks to Joe. Big thanks to Combat Sports Academy, MJ, all the people here at 7100 Village Parkway in Dublin, California. Again, you're watching Conservative New Media, and we'll see you later.